2 teams permitted to do so. As smoke comes on, as we look behind us, please welcome the Blaze Aerobatic Space Team. We are running a photo competition this weekend here at Eastbourne, so please do send all your photos to our Twitter account at the Blaze Team for a chance to win a Blaze goodie bag. We had some absolutely stunning photos yesterday, so please do send them at the Blaze Team for a chance to win a Blaze goodie bag. And now as Blaze 2, 3 and 4, they're going to pull up into the vertical. The 2 aircraft on the outside perform opposition dual turns and the other 2 pushovers. And this is dedicated to Ian Duncan supporting the Willow Foundation. This is the Fallen Angels. This is a high G manoeuvre. Our first break of the display. Get your cameras ready for the iconic crossfire break. Performing their first pairs work for you. They're performing a series of 4-point rolls into snap rolls. Perform a snap roll while it completely stalls one of their wings, which enables it to roll as quickly as you've just seen. In Blade 2 position we have James McMillan, and in Blade 3 position we have Kirsty Murphy. And they're going to head directly towards each other now at a closing speed of 350 miles per hour. Get ready for Blade 2 and 3 cross. As they perform some more snap rolls for you, we look to our left and right now and see Blade 1 and 4 approaching the smoke on. They are also going to cross in the centre of the display line for you. This is Andy Evans in Blade 1 position and Gerald Cooper in Blade 4. And they're going to pull up into the vertical and perform a stunning manoeuvre. The engines will go quiet as they fall backwards. Get ready for the pair and tail slide. And they're kind of sitting here as the engines go quiet. The pilots have a question. They feel like we can make it. Yes, they're fine, yes. And this is generally the first solo routine of the display. It lasts for around 1 minute 30 seconds. Gerald mixes it up every time. He'll perform a series of rolling combos and slides across the display line. As I said, Gerald Cooper is currently UK National Unlimited Aerobatic Champion. He also remains in the top 5 in the world. We're delighted to have him on board this season, and he's going to show you why he is so capable in the Extra 300, the aircraft which we're flying in today. As I said, any photos you do take today, please send them in at the Blaze Team via Twitter for a chance to win a Blaze goodie bag. The sun is just coming out, so we're going to get some beautiful photos. Those of you that know the Blaze, we are sporting a new livery this year, the best of British look with our new unique matte blue paint. And as Gerald there hovers in the sky for you, if you look to our left, you'll see Blades 1, 2 and 3 approaching. Their smoke will come on and they're going to perform a manoeuvre we've been performing since 2006 on the floors. Blade 1 at the front will become inverted. Blades 2 and 3 will be hammering hard on the rudder. Get ready for crazy. This is in fact our most photographed manoeuvre, as I say, cameras ready as they come from left to right here. And Gerald Cooper at the back, he will corkscrew around Blade 1, 2 and 3 smoke. Lee Cables, ERF Devon Fund as our charity partner, and me for this year, Aston Martin Cambridge. Thank you very much for all the work you do for us. We hope we're putting on a good display for you here at Eastbourne today. And this next manoeuvre is in fact dedicated to our partner sponsor. As the team come back round, they're going to pull up into the loop and perform the aerobic box bend. It's a wonderful photo opportunity to sit underneath of the aircraft to get your cameras ready as they come back down to the aerobic box bend. As you heard there at the end of the information, the called we're staying in a full formation, so we have three different types of displays depending on the cloud base. We have a full, a rolling and a flat. And they adapt to whatever the cloud is doing. So right now we're staying full, so they're going to go out into this display 1, 2 and 3. All of them are going to pull up into the vertical and perform a stall turn to our left. And this is for the blade come ahead. Formation as they line up one behind the other. They're going to pull up into the vertical and wait for the aircraft in front to hit 45 degrees before beginning their roll beneath. And this is dedicated to the Bastard of Britain. This is our Spitfire roll. And that is halfway through our display. Our display contains over 30 high-G manoeuvres and lasts around 15 minutes. So as I said just a moment ago, we have three different types of displays depending on the cloud base, a full, a rolling and a flat. Today we might see them just in and out of the full and the flat. And this year Andy Evans is leading the team. It's his first year leading the team, but he's been with us since 2006. So we've also got some new manoeuvres in the display. And this next one is in fact a new manoeuvre. As they come from the left here, they're going to perform synchronised aileron rolls for you. So get your cameras ready as all four aircraft perform synchronised aileron rolls. This year we've also started a Red Bull Air Race team with one of our pilots, Ben Murphy, competing in the Red Bull Air Race Masterclass series. And in fact we are off to Russia tomorrow for the 5th race in the season. 14 pilots around the world compete, 8 races, and if you'd like to find any more information about that, it truly is a wonderful spot. They fly through pylons at just 25 feet above the ground at incredible speed. And that can be seen on BT Sport and Free Sport UK. So get watching next weekend and support the British team, the Blades. As they come from the right now, all four aircraft will pull up into the vertical and they're all going to slide out to our left, and this is the Blade Snake. Year, where we fly over 300 passengers per year. We're the only global aerobatic airline which enables us to do this. And I can say from personal experience it is unforgettable. We fly an Extra 300, the pilot sits in the back seat and you can come and sit in the front seat and experience formation for aerobatics for yourself. If you'd like to find any more information like that, please do visit www.theblades.com. And as they come from the left now, they're going to pull up into the vertical to form a quarter clover before forming our second break of the display. So we'll keep our eyes to the left here. Get ready as they come back down for the stand break. They're going to pull up and perform the Heart, and this is dedicated to our charity partner, the RAF Benevolent Fund. And this airshow season we're actually running a fundraising campaign in conjunction with the RAF Benevolent Fund, in which we're selling sticks of rock for just £2, 5 of which we're looking to come and provide players doing information aerobatics. Just £2, so please do visit the RAF Benevolent Fund Centre in the RAF Village and buy your sticks of rock. And now 2 and 3 heading directly for us. Blade 3 will barrel roll around Blade 2, and they're going to prepare for their second split of the display. He's also new to the team this year. He was an ex-Red Arrow and most recently an ex-Typhoon pilot based at RAF Coningsby. Delighted to have him on board. He's been an absolute pleasure to see extra 300 the aircraft which we're flying in today. And in Blade 3 position here, which we're also seeing, is Kirsty Murphy. Kirsty Murphy is in fact the only ever female Red Arrow. And Blade 2 and 3 call visual on each other now, again as they cross in the centre of the display line at a closing speed of 350 miles per hour. And not back to Chester, meaning headache or Hanover. I'm sure you can appreciate why after watching that one. And now if we look out into the distance, we'll see Blades 1 and 4. They're going to perform a breathtaking manoeuvre for you now as they pull up into the vertical. They're going to perform paired tail spins. So get your cameras ready, and like I said, any photos, please do send them in at the Blades team on Twitter for a chance to win a Blades goodie bag. For you, throwing some tumbles and again some blade slides, and show you just how good he is at controlling the Extra 300. The Extra 300 was actually designed in the 1980s by a German engineer called Walter Extra, and as you can see it's perfect for aerobatics. It weighs under 700 kilograms and has a roll rate of 400 degrees per second. And Gerald is getting the most out of it here for you at Airborne. As I said, the Blades were formed in 2006 by pilots and the operator Chris Norton, who had a crazy idea to fly passengers in these different planes. So the basic design was the company is now ready to do what we call 2XL Aviation Limited. Started with 4 X300s, we now have 25 aircraft and over 400 employees. Exceptional in the last year, so if you'd like to find any more information about that, please do visit www.2xlaviation.com. And as Gerald continues to perform rolling combos for you here, to our right, we'll see Blade 1, 2 and 3 with their smoke on. And Blade 2 and 3 will barrel roll around Blade 1's smoke. And then the smoke comes on, get ready for the Gatling. Blades 2 and 3 are working straight extremely hard here to match each other in the top and bottom of each roll to make this look as seamless as it does here. As they finish up this manoeuvre, Gerald will work hard to get back to the pack, unfortunately in time for our last manoeuvre of the display. It's been an absolute pleasure commentating for you today, and like I said, please do visit the RAF Benevolent Fund tent, buy your sticking box, which is £2 for a chance to fly with the blades and experience formation airbags for yourself. As I said, it's a truly unforgettable experience. £2 with a chance and you can win a flight with the blades. So as they come back round here, blades 1, 2 and 3 will come directly for us, and they're going to pull up into the vertical and splits, and underneath them, blade 4, Gerald and the splits in champagne, and your cameras ready for the champagne splits.
Well, thank you very much, Andy Stone there. What a rip-roaring start to the flying that that was absolutely outstanding, and she's absolutely right in describing Gerald Cooper, one of the most accomplished aerobatic pilots in the whole of the UK, definitely adding a bit of boost to that display. Oh, he hasn't stopped yet. Look, he's just decided to throw in a couple more manoeuvres as well, such as his one. He gets very bored flying around straight and level, does our Gerald. Really outstanding performance.